Hello guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode by the Pokemonster. And it is time that going to change things up. So I need this box, and from there on, I'll see you back at the tabletop, right? Okay, another quick clip here, guys. Because, like I said, things are about to change. I had this order coming in for a long time ago, and I never had the time, in my opinion. I never found the time to go over this change, and I had some time to think about it now as well. So let's put our four trainers, in a new binder. Oh, and I purchased some 1-pack blisters as well, apparently. Great order. Some brilliant stars, guys. Venusaur coin, Pikachu coin, Paradox Rift, 2 packs of sleeves apparently. Alright. Yes, I had so much stuff piling up here on my room, in my studio, that I really had to open up some boxes and store everything properly. The orders that were incoming are still piling up now. You know it from the Pokemon card mail days. And finally, let's restructure and order some stuff and manage some stuff better. So probably I ordered this binder on release of Paradox Rift, somewhere around that time. It is some of the latest set that I have purchased stuff of. I have 2 ETBs and now these items as well. Great set, and wow, what a magnificent binder. This looks like luxury all over the place. Really happy with it so far. So what is today's purpose? I think we should get all the 4 trainers from the previous binder and stuff everything in here. It's really nice. So let's do that. Alright. Something like this, I believe. I guess let's just start getting all the cards out. I reversed Pokemon card season finale, getting all the cards out of the binder. But if you hang on to the end, when I'm finished with getting all these cards out, I have ordered over the past couple of months a really large amount of new cards too, and we can put them into the new binder together with the old cards that we are now basically getting out of it. Now on a Sunday, and like I said, I was going to do this anyways, but I thought let's do this together with the viewers. It has been a while when this video gets uploaded since we had the last season finale. I think we even have 16 Pokemon card mail days, just also because we didn't have so many 4 trainers. I ordered a lot of other items, like Japanese art rares were a pretty hot topic. I started to sell some of those as well again. So there was not really a point in doing another Pokemon cards season finale. And what I think is great of the other binder is that it is a 12 pocket binder, so you get to have 4 cards in a row. It requires a bit of restructuring. Maybe I let some cards, maybe I'm not putting some cards back. Maybe I will write down cards that I want even more of. Now we have a different division of the cards. I still have to do the PSA return episode. I've talked about a couple of the cards already in multiple Discords, but I still need to do something with it on my own channel. We send it about end of May. We sent some cards into PSA. And that was my first submission ever, and I was not unsatisfied. I was kinda happy with the results. It could have been better. It definitely could have been a lot worse. I hoped for 4 10s. I picked the cards out to be 10s, to be graded 10s. Unfortunately, they didn't all get 10s, but nothing below a 9 and at least a couple of 10s. And that's all I'm gonna spoil. Let's see, this is probably one of my most expensive trainer cards. Picked it up in 2022, maybe 2023. Skyla from Breakpoint, and there is an even older one. This one was said to be near mint. I believe it. It's tricky borderline 7. I don't really think this is a good 8, so I'm not sending this one for grading, but it has crossed my mind. Some Pokémon breeders from Shining Legends. I sent one of those to PSA. In my opinion, truly undervalued for a trainer, only $5, and the card is from 2017. But on the other hand, it is tough to find a good near mint to mint card. Here we have Plumeria. I got one from Greece as well. Team Skullgrunt, they're starting to become harder and harder to find. Need to pick some more up. I definitely want to order some more doctors, and maybe they are still in the envelope pile now. Here we have all the friends. So what is my point now? Since I started selling some cards on the side as well, I want to use this binder to get to fill with between 1 and 10 euro cards. Because I now have everything stocked away in ETB, and I think the condition will be better preserved, because I have to go over the cards like almost daily. They will be better preserved as I put them in a binder, and I just take out the card that I need, that I sold, instead of going over all the whole stack of cards every time again. The less you have to touch a card, the better it is for the condition preservation. So here we have all the daisies. What's the market condition now? Well, people still buying 151. People definitely opening a lot of 151 as well. So the card went up from it was at $8, it went down to 5, maybe even 4. I picked some up, it started to rise back to 8, and then it dropped back to about 5.50, like $6 now. So I'm $1 in profit on every card, basically, at least. But I'm not going to sell them for a long time. We have one page more, very nice. But like now the value has gone up $1 on each card. I'm not gonna buy more either. If it drops below 5, I start buying again. I have that with that rule. I apply that rule to several cards. I think it's a nice rule. At least for the cards that I try to invest in a bit. So here we have the tulips. I want to get some more special illustration rares, guys, instead of only the forwards double rares. Basically they're like ultra rares, aren't they? Good nostalgia. I don't open this binder that often. It's really nice to go over the forward trainers once again. Gitas. I think all these cards are undervalued for $2, $3. Even the normal double rares, but especially the secret illustration rare. Special illustration rare, sorry. That one is also about $3 to $4, so I keep buying them until they get $5. Like I said, I apply that rule to multiple cards now. If it will never I of course set my limits. I'm not gonna purchase forever and ever and ever, as the supply might be ever growing for the upcoming years. But at least I want to have a few more. I feel comfortable buying below 5. So some cards did really well, as you might have seen the Jesse and James cards on the first page. I only have 2 of them. I sent one to PSA as well, so I basically have 3. And those were $3 even in 2020/2021. There were so many on the market, same like the Pokemon breeder basically. I don't understand how they were so cheap, but I talked about this in a previous mail day if I'm correct. But they are now like $15 at least. So that can happen even to the €3 cards. Seemingly I sold one of the Sleepy Pikachus again. I only needed 2 more to fill these pages, and now I need even 3 more. But maybe one is already in the ETB, so we can use it. But the pages on the new binder are 4 pockets in a row instead of 3. We'll see, guys, we'll see what happens. I might even make a part 1 and a part 2 here. And in the part 2 we're gonna add everything back into the forward binder with the Charizard. I can't wait for it and I'm looking forward to it. But this takes so long. I see I'm already 14 minutes recording. I don't want to bother you all too long. I think a second episode is no problem. And I will talk a bit less and go a bit faster over all the cards. But this is just for your inspiration as well, for my inspiration. Really nice cards. If you want to, maybe I will upload the next, if this is uploaded on a Wednesday, I will upload the next one on a Saturday, so that you don't have to wait too long. And I can just continue my regular schedule with regular mail days on the next Wednesday. And there is something to enjoy in the weekend as well. Parasol Lady, really cool. Some of these cards are a bit newer. And I have to take a look at them again by the time this video gets uploaded. Because the prices might have dropped, which create opportunities to buy them cheap. Compared at least to what I paid for them a bit closer to release date. So far, not unhappy. I purchased 20 Nimonas for $2 a piece, so for $40. It was really a shame they dropped all the way down to 35 cents. So I basically lost $40. Or at least I could have purchased 100 more. That is the difference between 35 cents and $40 a piece. The difference between $2 and 35 cents a piece, basically. So for $40 I now have 20, and I could have had more than 100. And I purchased the other 20 for about between 35 and 70 cents a piece. So nice dollar cost averaging. They do have some kind of weird print line. It could be batching, but I got them from all over Europe, from different time periods as well, obviously. So I'm not sure about that. But a lot of them seem to have the same problem. Okay, wow, we got a really large stack already, guys. Fast forward time. I'm curious to see in the end what the value of the complete pile is. I think it's a lot of money that I have stored away here. Well, what is a lot of money? That's relative for everybody. It is different for everybody, but for me it's a lot of money. Maybe a couple of thousand in this binder, 2,000, 3,000. If you're able to sell everything separately, and I am confident I can do so. I started selling now a bit on the side, and I'm selling all day, all kind of cards. And now you have to find just the right collector of full art, because some going faster than others. And I'm not selling full art trainers, only the Japanese 151 art rares. I'm selling them really fast. So these are the ones that you probably saw in a mail day, which are not near mint. I'm gonna sell them off as excellent. I don't even have the time to list them yet, but if I want some extra cash again, I'm just going to put them up for sale cheap. So then I can spend the money again. You know, it's a cycle as well. Just buying and selling some cards so we can add some more cards to the full art trainer binder without spending too much money from what I can't spare or what I cannot spend at the time. This is Pokemon money. It goes in here and then everything that goes into Pokemon and goes out of Pokemon goes back into Pokemon. Almost like a separate money stream. Nice. Lieutenant Yoshida. Very curious to see the next Pokemon movie. I think there will be a new Detective Pikachu movie soon announced. Has been a while, 2019 I believe. And this was during the Sun and Moon era. And Lieutenant Yoshida Ken Watanabe, something like that. Great actor from The Last Samurai, Letters to Iwo Jima, Godzilla obviously, now also in Pokemon movie, Memoirs of a Geisha I believe, I don't know. There are a couple more great movies that he was in. Some trainer galleries. I don't know if the 12 pocket binder actually has more space compared to the 9 pocket binders. Maybe there are less pages. If there are equal amount of pages, you definitely have more space due to the 4 pocket rows instead of 3. I'm curious guys, sorry for rambling so much. I see the video is already 20 minutes, I probably have to cut a lot. And I hope you were all entertained, and let me know what you collect guys, as always. Very curious to hear about that too. Do you collect these cards? Have you took a bit of a break from collecting? How did you get into collecting? All these kind of questions cross my mind. And what do you think of these cards? Because some of them are really cheap. Some have high growth potential, some don't. I just purchased some of them because I like them, and there is also a part of the cards that are liked by the general public. Those are the ones that you can buy and sell a lot and expect the price to go up because the demand is there. There will not be more supply. People keep wanting the card. The card gets sold. The demand stays the same for some cards, and then if the supply drops, you get scarcity. Also, a lot on the market is artificial scarcity. There are hundreds of thousands, probably more people like me, stacking up on 40 copies of the same card. If there are only 100,000 or maybe 1 million printed, and everybody has 40 copies, you only need 200,000 people to have 40 copies, and then it's completely gone. Completely moved out of the market forever. And probably a lot of these cards don't even have 1 million copies. There are 10,000 Umbrians graded VMAX. Now that's one of the rarer cards, but on the other hand, if there are 10,000 graded, there are another 100,000 ungraded, maybe 200 to 500,000 ungraded. I don't think there are many cards with 1 million copies. And a lot is still sealed. You can't deny that. There's a lot of the cards that is still sealed. Oh my. What? So I'm excited for the next one, guys. This is crazy. Couple of $1,000 I believe here. Not tens of thousands, but I think 2,000 to 3,000 euro. if you're able to sell everything separately. And there is a lot more coming. A lot more coming. So subscribe if you want to see how we put all these bad boys into this binder. Very nice Charizard binder. High quality, guys. Nice. Thanks for watching. See you all on the next one.